Hi folks, today we're going to be discussing exercise progressions. In the past videos I have out there, it's a lot about me discussing specific exercises, going through them with you, showing you the form, proper form, along with modifications. But today we're going to be simply discussing when is it appropriate to move forward and progress with your exercises. What I find is that most people are ready to progress, but you're nervous about moving up to a heavier weight, a stronger band, a harder resistance on the bike, maybe going a bit faster or further on your walks. You're a little unsure and you feel nervous about trying it. So I want to discuss when is a good time to progress and the best way to do that. Whatever weights you're currently using for, let's say, example, your upper body work, whether you're doing an overhead press, a bicep curl, a hammer curl, lateral raises, anything revolving weights with your upper body, a good rule of thumb is I always have people can do whatever weight you're currently doing. If you can do 10 to 12 reps, that's great. If it's a little bit hard for you, stay there. If it's starting to get easy, try 15 reps at that weight. If you can do 15 reps and it's not feeling challenging enough, or even 12 reps, you're ready to move up and try a different weight. So go up, nothing big. So let's say I'm at 3s right here. I'm just gonna progress up to 5s. If you're at 5s, progress up to 7s or 8s. Don't make a big jump. If you only have 5-pound increments, I kind of suggest you don't jump from 5 pounds to 10 pounds. That's a big jump, and if you're going to do that, then you're going to definitely feel a difference. But if you're just coming up a couple increments in pounds, it should be okay. So let's say I've moved up and now I'm at the next level. Maybe you only want to do 4 to 6 reps because it's much harder. Maybe 6 to 8 reps. If you can push yourself to 10 reps, that's great. But see, then you'll continue on at that level with the 10 reps for a while, maybe another week or 2 working on it. And if it starts to feel easy again, 12 to 15 reps, try to move up again. But just move up in small increments. If something is very heavy for you and you're like, I can only do 2 and then it starts to hurt, then maybe you're not quite ready. Go back down to your original weight. Keep doing that first a little bit longer at up to 15 reps, then move up. Okay, that's the best rule of thumb I can give you for working with weights over on your upper body. When we're working with a band, for example, whether it's around our legs for squats, on the floor doing clamshells, bridges, anything related to our lower body, we've got the band around our legs. So let's say you're starting with whatever band you've got. You've got a light band, medium, wherever you're currently at. If you're not at the heaviest band, you have room to progress. So let's just say you're at your lightest band. Let's say we're working with the lightest band possible that you own. And I'm doing my squats. And I'm doing it and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I don't really feel much coming from it. Go ahead and try the next level band. Because it's the same thing. If you're not feeling like your body is having to work or push a little bit, you're not going to see progression. You're not going to continue to have that strength and that muscle growth. So if you have to move up to the medium band, the next one, or even the heaviest, and then you start doing it and you're like, whoo, after like 6 reps, I can really feel the burn, that's probably a better spot for you to be at. So when should you progress when you're doing cardio? Whether you're on a bike, whether you're outside walking, you're on the elliptical or on a rowing machine, what are you doing? Are you currently doing 5 to 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes? Maybe you're walking 30 minutes, but do you feel yourself getting out of breath? Does it feel easy, or has it become just a regular thing you do? Oh, I'm just gonna go take my walk for today. If you're walking your dog, if you're not adding any hills, if you're not pushing yourself to do your walk a bit faster or pushing yourself to go a little bit further, then you're not progressing. You're just staying the same. If your normal walk is challenging, then stay there. If it's not challenging, I encourage you at least once or twice a week to push yourself on your normal cardio, whatever it may be. Doesn't have to be a big push. It could be a small push. You could add just a couple extra minutes. You could add maybe one hill out of the entire flat area that you do. There's a lot of ways that you can make it more challenging. The last progression I'm going to discuss is about when to progress when we're doing different core-based moves or anything where we're on the floor, and in regards to using a modified version, and then when do I move up to the harder option. So for example, I'm going to talk about side planks. That's a good one. So let's say you've started on side planks, maybe it's really hard for you. You've started on something that's inclined and you're just holding like this. Okay? Maybe you're already down on the floor and you're on one elbow, two knees, you're holding up. You can do about anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, and then that's it. Now, if that's getting easy, right, that's when we need to progress further. So your next modification would be one leg straight, coming up. If that's at a point that's too easy, then you do your kickstand option. One leg straight, one leg in front. Here you get an extra help from your leg. And then the last one is double leg. Now, this is where I see people get the most scared, is when you're almost to the advanced level, but you say, I'm too scared and nervous to move to that advanced level on my own. I understand the fear. It's just like what I see in push-ups. A lot of times in push-ups, I'll see people doing regular push-ups. They've gone from doing it against the wall to the kitchen counter. Now we're on our knees on the floor. And yet they can easily do 10 to 12, and it's not challenging. That's when we need to pop up. So if I was on doing push-ups and I pop up on my toes, it doesn't mean I'm expecting you to come all the way down to the floor and back up. Instead, you could just do very small, little ones, and just 2 or 3. That's it. Go ahead and give it a try. As you progress, maybe you get stronger. Maybe that's as far as you can go and you will not progress for a long time. Another area to think about when you're doing your planks and you're getting harder. Don't assume that just because you move up to the next level, you're gonna be able to do 30 seconds again. If you were doing 30 seconds before of a move, go ahead and give yourself 10 seconds, 15. Maybe eventually you get up to 20. Once you get up to 30 and you're doing that consistently and it's very easy, maybe it's time to move up again. These are some great tips for moving forward with exercise progression. I hope this was educational for you and you got something out of it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me directly, come visit my website, and I'm happy to talk to you further. Thank you.